Clients don't always leave for another competitor. Sometimes they just forget you exist. If you already know your client relationships go quiet the moment the invoice clears and you want help addressing that, don't wait and schedule a free consultation with the link in the bio. If you want to hear more, keep watching. We've covered feel and flow, the first two steps of Heart First architecture. This week, step 3, fuel. A lot of service businesses have moved to retainers, memberships, subscriptions, something that's recurring instead of one time. That creates cash flow, but it doesn't create a relationship. A client can auto-renew for a year and still feel like they're paying a stranger. Whether it's one invoice or 50, if nothing about the experience ever gave them a reason to actually think about you in between, and that same gap is what decides everything downstream of it. Whether renewals happen because the client is genuinely glad to keep working with you, or just because canceling felt more like an effort than staying. Whether they refer you to someone else or never think to bring a client to you at all. A client only recommends or re-ups with excitement when they have something real to say about you, not just a service they happen to still be paying for. Here's what that actually looks like. 2 clients, same service, same monthly invoice. One gets a generic renewal reminder and an invoice that lands in their inbox like clockwork. The other gets a quick note 3 months in. Here's what's actually changed since working together. Here's what I'm noticing. Same price, same deliverable, but only one of those clients has a reason to think of you as anything other than a recurring charge. Most people teach that asking for referrals is how you get them, but asking is a workaround for an experience that didn't generate one on its own. When a client genuinely felt taken care of, referring you becomes a natural thing to do, not something you have to prompt. That's not a guarantee, but an experience that never earned a second thought was never going to generate a referral either way. Renewals work the same way. A client is far more likely to stay when nothing about the relationship left them uncertain. Flow closes every gap on purpose. Doesn't guarantee they'll renew, but it removes the actual reasons people leave. Confusion, inconsistency, feeling like an afterthought. So where does fuel actually come in? Feel tells you what you want a client to feel. Flow builds the choreography that makes that feeling happen on purpose. Fuel is when feel and flow are in action, creating an engaging experience all the way around, whether you're working with a new, current, or long-term client. That's the real difference between a business that has to keep finding new clients forever and one where past work keeps paying forward. Not more outreach. 3 steps, done in order, done on purpose, so referrals and renewals start doing some of the work outreach used to have to do alone. Feel, flow, fuel. That's Heart First architecture. If you want help building all 3 into your own client experience, schedule a free consultation with the link in the bio.